Hey, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I've had the opportunity to connect with a lot of different people throughout my career, mentors, clients, friends, family. And there's certain things that I've seen in others that really help set them up for another level of success. And I want to give you today 5 pieces of life advice that I've seen from so many different connections that I've been fortunate to have. Number 1, don't be an actor. I see this so often where you go out into the world and when there's people around, you do something completely different than you would do if no one was watching, right? I think a lot of people know that, when you're in a position where you've got an audience, you feel like, hey, I've got to step things up a bit. I've got to show people that I'm this type of person. Be who you are when no one's watching and when you have an audience. It's one of the areas where I think a lot of people can really improve their life by just being the same person throughout the entire day, throughout your entire schedule, throughout your entire life. One of the things that I really pride myself on, and I've really tried hard to maintain the same person, although there are certain things that have changed, I really, at my core, try to be the same person, and I hope that you do that same thing, because that's really what differentiates people that are going to the next level. Number 2 is to be generous, and generosity means so many different things to so many different people, but one of them that really holds true for me is there are those days where you're just like ready for the day to be over, and then all of a sudden someone shows up in your life and they need your help, they need your support, they need something that you can offer. When you want to quit, keep moving forward. And just use these 3 principles when it comes to being generous. Give back your time, your treasures, and your talents, right? If you give back those 3 things every day, I'm confident that you will go to a whole nother level of success. It's sometimes not easy, and a lot of times when we're really talking about giving back your time, a lot of people get selfish at times and really don't want to go that extra mile when it comes to volunteering or being there for one of your friends, family members, coworkers. But that's where the magic is, and that really helps you go to another place in life. Number 3, and I think this one is becoming a challenge for so many people in the world, and it's something that I need a constant reminder on, and that's being present. As technology and all the distractions in the world, it's so easy to get distracted, and all of a sudden, days go by and weeks go by and months go by and years go by, and all of a sudden you're sitting there with so much regret and you're like, wow, I missed so much, right? So make sure that the things that are happening in front of you today, that you're present for them. You put your phone away, you put your tablet away, and just be there. Be there in that moment, be present and be still, and you'll get just a lot more out of life. And what feels like a lost art is just that human interaction and connectivity of having a conversation with a person face to face. Do more of that and be present, and you're gonna have a better life. Number 4, stay curious. Have a curious state about you. Ask questions, ask a lot of follow-up questions, ask more questions. Just navigate life and just genuinely curious about why someone feels the way they do. But ask more, follow up, be curious, like just that curiosity state, be a kid, right? Just go into it, have that joy and go, oh, I'm curious why you did this. I'm wondering why you did this. I'm wondering why you felt this way. Why did you go this way? Why'd you turn that way? Just go into every conversation with that curiosity mindset, and you'll learn so much more about what is happening each and every day right in front of you. I think one of the things that really holds true in my life, and I try to live this every day, is just be a lifelong learner, right? Just constantly just go at it from a mindset of like, today I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna find out more about someone that I'm gonna have a conversation with. Just learn more about why they do what they do. It could be in their personal life, it could be in their professional life, it could be both. Stay in that place of curiosity, and a lot of magical things will happen in your life. Number 5, just do your best, right? I think often, we start to try to run someone else's race instead of our own. Like, do what you can do each and every day. Put all of your energy into being the best that you can be. So often today, especially with social media, is that we're so focused on all these other things, and we're looking at, what everyone else is doing. We're listening to the conversations that naysayers and doubters and people that are writing in the comments, that we get off track and we're no longer running our race. We're no longer doing the best for ourselves we're worried about appeasing others, right? And every day is different for you. And some days, you're like, hey, I'm just not my best today. It doesn't mean that you can't have a successful day. Just do whatever you can do at the best that you can do it at, and just be focused on winning that day for you. If you take care of yourself first, you do your best every day, you're gonna make a positive impact in the lives of so many others. Those are my 5 pieces of life advice, but I'm genuinely curious, just like number 4 here for me, I'm genuinely curious, what are your pieces of life advice? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear more about your journey, and I'd love to learn more about the advice that you have. So I think the collaboration and conversations that we can have here will help us all grow together. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your comments.